Today is Saturday, June 17, 2023. My wife and I came up to the house today to take a look at things, and I'll take a look at the outside stuff and then we'll go inside. They've gotten all the soffit done, it looks like. They've got a lot of the outside doors, or excuse me, lights done. The details are coming along pretty well. They got the carriage lights up here. They even had the water heater. I didn't notice that when I walked in. Yeah, this garage is going to be considerably lower than what I wanted. But hey, I guess I can't have everything, can I? But this is supposed to be I think it's a 50 gallon. I think that's standard. But it's a nice little cubby for it. But you can look at the chalk line along here and you can see how it starts out a little bit higher in the back and then slopes to the front. So any water that were to happen to get in here would drain out. I don't know how many stairs we're going to end up there. Probably 4, I'm saying, maybe even 5, and I hate that. What I may end up doing is when we get older, putting in a ramp. This protective piece is on. Anyhow, maybe put in a ramp. And then I see that Tesla's having a $500 rebate on their power walls right now if you get them installed and registered before October 31st. That might just work out well for us. I thought about installing them outside the house, but I really honestly think as narrow, as thin as they are up against the wall, maybe putting them right here. I don't know yet. We'll have to visit that after we get moved in, but it's going to be something we're going to move on pretty quick. Let's walk around to the front of the house, and I'm trying to be more cognizant of the actual field of view of this camera. Sometimes I'm talking about things and they're not actually on the camera when I do my editing, so I'll try to be a little more cognizant of that. Can't even say cognizant, but I'll be more cognizant. And looks like they've got some more of the flashing on there. We're really excited about the posts that go on here and then the one on the back because they're big, thick cedar 10x10s, 12x12s. I don't know, I didn't bring a tape, and there's one in the truck, but I'm lazy. I don't feel like going to get it. So we're in the house. Let's walk into the pantry here. Fortunately, we came up the other day and the guys were putting the shelving up, and we had nobody gave us the final, or nobody sent us a diagram of the shelving, and the contractor that was putting it in had a diagram. It would have been nice if we had seen that ahead of time, because we could have saved them some grief and saved them some patchwork, because right here on the diagram, it didn't show that there's a freezer going here, and it did not show that the reason we're putting this here is we're putting the microwave right here instead of in the kitchen. Get it out of the way. So that's why all the extra holes, I got to fix that. And then this kind of blew my mind when I came in. I'm not going to say anything. I want you to look at this island and the way well, you just look at the island. Tell me what it's wrong, in your opinion. Leave a comment though. Leave a comment under the video. Tell me what you think is odd or off or doesn't feel right, out of kilter. You know, your OCD's kicking in like mine. What is going on with this view right here? You tell me. I want your opinion. Leave a comment. Let's see. Upstairs, they've put the light in. They put the light in, or excuse me, the ceiling fan. They put the light in the bathroom, which reminded us that we don't have a mirror for it, so we'll have to do that sometime after we move in. I'm not worried about it. That's all that's different. Don't feel like walking up there. But some of these details where there's this vent that goes all the way through to the laundry room here. Let's see. And then of course they've got these flush mount LED lights. They're only like $40 and they really look nice. And then of course the smoke detector. I keep teasing my wife that she's gonna have to get on the ladder and climb up there and change the batteries once a year. Or what really should do is whenever you change the time. One of the other things is, that's a cold air return up there. There's 3 of them and they're all way out of reach, obviously. But we'll just kind of take a look around, take a gander. They've got the rail up here for the towels. You can see they've got a lot of shelving in here. Let's see. This was in the last video that they finished up all the grouting, but they did the final electrical in here. Put the receptacle here. This was actually supposed to be a 4-ganger, but when I pointed it out to my wife today, she said, don't worry about it. So if she's not worried about it and happy about it, then I'm happy about it too. But you can see they got those lights in and the mirrors. We bought those mirrors actually off of Amazon. She found them, they were really inexpensive. So originally they were gonna put just a plate mirror, just a big piece of plate mirror in here, and she wanted something with a little more character. So that's what we went with, and it's actually saved us some money. So I really like those lights, they look good, and we got a deal on them through Butler Lighting in Greensboro. I highly recommend these guys at Butler. And there's a ceiling fan. This is the same ceiling fan that is upstairs in the bonus room, and then in the guest bedroom on the south side of the house. In other words, if I were to go down the hall here, it's on the left. I didn't point this out last time, but here's the fancy schmancy Delta faucet. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's our new ceiling fan. I've got all the floods in. I really like those cans. How they've got that angle to them. That really is a nice detail. Let's see, and then that's bureaucracy going amok up there. That's what that is. See, here's the other ceiling fan. So the one in the master bedroom, this room, and the bonus room upstairs are all the same ceiling fan. Got a real good deal on those. And here's the 3rd cold air return, which is kind of normal. It's similar to what I have at home in the house I'm living in now. Here's the lighting for this bathroom. You can see they've got towel racks up. They've got, I guess is this for toilet paper? I guess it is. That's what that is. I've never seen one like that. Jeez, that is far out. Okay. It's definitely not a handhold to help you off the pooper. And that's our fancy light right there. That one we dropped a serious dime on it. All right. Ooh, this looks really good. They finished the underneath of the porch. And then here's the fan for out here. Pretty cool stuff. Still got some more, looks like they got done with the soffit, but they're still putting up the fascia and the like. Let's see, there's something I want to look at. Did that get broken? You know what, Cal? Anyhow, I'll figure this off camera. They took the water faucet off that was right there and moved it, or it was broken or something. So yeah, that one got broken or moved. And I thought I saw a water faucet in here a week or so ago, an outdoor spigot. Do you know what you know that water faucet or spigot that was over here? It's not there anymore. That was the one that we found broken off on the island a few weeks ago. So there's supposed to be another water spigot right here. So they're gonna have to do something about it. Put one in the back. Anyhow, folks, that's pretty much it for the inside. The outside, you saw just some trim, those kind of little details. We got some notification though this week, good news. They are supposed to be done with construction July 31st. And so we've got all these things to get done between now and then. We're gonna be living in the house I'm living in now, and then move over here, and then put the one up we're living in now up for sale after we clean it up and everything, get it ready for sale, because we've been living in it. I've been in it for 22 years, so actually 23, I think. So on that note, I'm gonna end this video. Have a great weekend. Oh, I was gonna end this video, but there's something I forgot to put on the my last video, and I wanted to add it because it's kind of important. They've got the septic in. So right there you can see the concrete tank. I can't remember what the code says, but I think I can only put like 18, maybe 24 inches of soil on top of it. I can't remember. And then right here where they've dammed up the area a little bit is the leaching field. So basically it comes down, goes that way, zigs back across, goes down a little bit, zigs back across that way, goes down, and then comes back and finishes over here somewhere. Keeping in mind the whole way down it's keeping a slight grade, so all the effluent from the septic tank will run down that pipe. What I need to be aware of and cognizant about is to make sure that I do something to keep an eye on tree roots getting into it. As you can see, it's just a clearing in the woods, considerably larger than I needed to give me some time to do something about some of the trees. But probably what I'll do is plant something down here that'll seed itself. I don't know yet. Haven't thought that far. Yeah, this rye is pitiful looking. There's no fertilizer on the soil, and it's just, you know, it's drying out over here. There's no organic matter to hold any water, but it is trying to come to a seed head. And let me squeeze it here, see if I can get any milk out. No, it's still developing seeds. I can barely see a seed in there. Yeah, there's one right there, but when you squeeze it, you're not getting any milk. That's the time frame that a lot of people that put this down for a food plot will crimp it, will roll over it with a crimper, and then before they do that, they'll reseed their new plot, or whatever they want to put down, and then they'll come in with the crimper and roll over this, and this will do a couple of things. It'll act as a mulch for the new seed and hold the moisture in, hold the seed in position, and then as it breaks down, it'll release all those nutrients that the plant itself had. All right, well, I'm definitely going to end the video now. Do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. Either way, give me a comment. Nobody ever comments on my video, but I've got a lot of people that watch them, so take a few moments, leave me a comment, see what you need me to do to make you watch more of my videos, that kind of thing. Anyhow, have a great weekend, and we'll be talking to you next week.